They all tell you. Okay, first of all, here you are, surrounded by people who love what they're doing. That is your tremendous, tremendous strength. So few people get that early in life, so you have such a large advantage over the crowd. That in itself is something to be treasured and cultivated. Don't forget where you come from, because you will go back there at some point in time. That's number one. Number two, you're going to leave. You're going to go out into the world. You're going to experience things that are going to make you who you are for the rest of your life. It's very important. Very important. What I would recommend personally, it's not what everyone would recommend, and certainly not everyone should choose this path. It was the correct path for me. I went to a university where they taught theater in a conservatory setting. I chose the pearls of wisdom that each professor was able to provide. They were all masters in their own specific area of study. So I took that, each person's offering, and worked on that stage with them as a mirror. That's the most important part of your training, is having the right mirror. If you have the right mirror, it's just going to make all the difference in the world. Here's what I mean. When you go into an audition, you're going to see so many people look exactly like you. Okay? Most of them are going to be more attractive than you are. So just get used to that right now. Doesn't mean anything. Okay? I know it seems like so much when you first walk in because you're already intimidated, but it doesn't mean anything at all. Because the people who are watching, okay, all they want to be is wowed, entertained. You know what I'm saying? That's all you have to do. Go in there and be not yourself, but yourself in heightened circumstances. Now, what does that mean? Okay? Most people that are not trained actors go into an audition setting having studied the show, say it's a TV show, that they're getting ready to go in an audition for. Let's say it's True Blood. It's a popular television show right now. They study that show to within an inch of its life, man. I mean, like they're Jeopardy contestants. They stop eating for weeks and they study that show, and they study what's popular on that show, what makes that show work, all these different things, right? Then they get the sides, right? Finally, an audition. It's here. I get the sides. I pour over those sides like my life depends on it, obviously. Okay, all actors do that. What I say to you is this. Get the training first. Okay, now, just listen. You apply that, okay, towards the size that you get without studying what they want to see as an end result. Go in there a little bit blind, because it's that, if you go in there a little bit blind, it's that small amount of, and I don't mean a little bit blind, I mean don't watch the television show. I don't watch TV at all. When I get sides for an audition, I go in there and I'll use just the powerful actors that have already played the classical characters, because they know a deepness that people who are trying to copy a TV show can never hope to grasp. They go in there trying to be the long blonde hair girl from X-Men. Don't be that girl. That's what I'm telling you. I'm saying find whatever it is about yourself that's unique and cultivate that in the right setting. And then when it's time could be, it doesn't have to take that much time at all. Everybody's different. But when it's time, you unleash that. And you unleash it with all the passion that comes to you when all of your dreams come true. Because that's what it's going to be for all of us. It's just the work. That's the dream. Being able to do the work well. And so few people understand that now. That's why our culture, that's why our art form is suffering. Period. It's even possible to take bad writing and bless it with humanity. So you can't blame the writers. They're doing a great job. bad ones you could make interesting. And the good ones should be treasured. Because they give you who you are when you walk on that screen. So you go in there blank. You go in there blind. And you know what happens then? They watch that performance of a human being. And they say, that's an interesting human being. I'm going to see if this human being can do it another way and be just as interesting. So they give you direction. And once they give you direction, then you have all you need. You take whatever it is, and you don't run with it, you grab it and you fly with it. And once they see that you can do that, you're home free. It doesn't matter where they put you, you're going to make them look good. Because you're a real human being. You're not trying to copy other actors. You're not trying to copy, other movies that you've seen, other television shows. You're not trying to copy. You are creating. And there are so few creators in Hollywood anymore. Don't get me wrong, there are creators, and they're blessings to the entire earth, period. What would you do without beautiful stories that were beautifully told? You'd be bored, that's what you do. So, that's why everybody